Hello everyone, Alexman here, and welcome to a kind of a bonus Let's Play. And today we are playing Portal, the original PC release back in 2007. Yeah, this game is very old. Originally, it came out with a bundle with the Orange Box, a set of games that basically would be Half-Life 2 with episodes 1 and 2. Portal was introduced into that one, as well as Team Fortress 2. But eventually, most, if not everything about all three games were sold individually on Steam eventually, and so that's what we got here. I never really experienced the Orange Box at all, but I don't think I ever got the Orange Box. I eventually got Half-Life 2 afterwards and everything, and then just got Portal afterwards. But it was around the time where I was finally out of high school and everything, so when this game was a release. So, by technicality, I was not on my own at the time. So basically, around the time I left on my own is when I finally started to get into Portal and other games. So, that being said, let's get things started with a brand new game here. And this game is not very long. I expect we're probably going to beat this in a session. So, without further ado, let's figure out exactly what Portal is all about. As we basically wake up from our stasis pod here. Ugh. And this game is pretty easy, all things considered. There are a few hard puzzles here and there, but for the most part, though, most of this game is mostly tutorial until about almost like to the very end of the game, where basically everything just picks up. But I got my FM radio.
And again,
oh, now it's stuck behind
the
that.
Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation pod.
Also, basically, the humor in this game is actually top notch, especially by our character GLaDOS, that we keep hearing in the background here.
Keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur.
Well, actually, the fact of the matter is about safety of others. We aren't taking. Now she's glitching out. Good grief.
3, 2, 1.
And we open up the portal here, and we get to play as the character we see in front of us. It is not basic character, not what people know. This person's name is Shell. Basically, some sort of like a test subject for the Aperture Science Enrichment Center area. Essentially, this game was taking place. This game was initially about to be was a game that was really developed on its own, internally by Valve.
Excellent.
And
please proceed into
it did not really have
chamber
like any
after
type of
completing each test.
didn't have much lore into
note
it.
The incandescent particle field across
But
the
when the game
exit.
was actually fully
This Aperture
released,
Science
they decided
material
to
emancipation grill will vaporize any
they decided to basically to
unauthorized
make this
equipment
more of
that passes
into the
through it.
Half-Life
For
universe.
instance, the Aperture
As it basically
Science
Black
weighted
Mesa is
storage
actually
cube.
mentioned in this game. Not basically only by in a couple of pieces of dialogue, but at certain pieces out throughout the game you'll see commentaries about Black Mesa in
Please
general.
place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty super colliding super
But we're
body.
learning, so this game is all about learning about portals and everything, so, and while we do not have the portal device yet, this game is, I would say, probably for the most part, until probably say, like,
Perfect. Please move quickly
until you
to
get
the chamber lock,
until you
as
get to like
effects
the
of
dual
prolonged
portal
exposure to the
device
button are not
that you
part
can
of
use your
this
both
test.
portals. That's when the tutorial eventually ends. Just like before, I've experienced this game when it wasn't really experienced game when it was brand new because I didn't have a PC that was good enough at the time. Also, I was just out of high school, but still, when I got hold on to this game, it was basically very, very fun. And eventually, when the sequel finally showed up, I wish there was more.
Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of
We
the
have to wait for
Aperture
GLaDOS to
Science
start
material
talking here.
emancipation grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel,
A
and
taste
teeth.
of blood is not a test protocol. Oh, I want to test blood. Come on. Oh, well, fine. But we get access to our portal device here.
Very good.
But now this device is only is incomplete
Portal
slightly.
device. With it, you can create your own
Oh,
portals.
there's something up there I didn't
These
realize.
intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The
Alright, so we
device,
get
however,
here.
has not. Do not
So
touch the
yeah, we have our
operational
access to
end
our
of the
first
device.
portal device.
Do not look
So we gotta
directly
do what
at
we
the
can with this
operational
thing.
end of the device.
We don't
Do not
have
submerge the
double
device in liquid,
double
even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should
That's it. So I'm trying to make a jump over here, but yeah, you can do a linear jump out of the portal device if you want to. But also the main thing is that every portal device you can make basically is always linked. So and so you can destroy like apparatuses and cameras and everything. Please in mind though, there's an achievement to basically destroy all cameras. I have never done it, but at the same time, I really would like to know how you actually get some of these cameras. Like some cameras are probably like I'm gonna try to grab this. I'm trying to grab this. There we go. We got this. You got this thing here, and it gets to some sort of a weird symbol. It'll sound weird. It's kind of weird. I think this is part of an achievement. You grab this, and basically that's how you get through this type of mode. Like I'm not sure as to. Oh, I can just, I can just grab it here. There we go. Also, I'm using PC controls like a mouse and keyboard. I'm not using. Oh, and there's the mass pacing grid. Ooh, that was creepy. I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, but basically I'm using mouse control. So basically, like E is to grab, left mouse trick is the left mouse button for the one portal, right mouse button would be for the other portal. So bear in mind is that, we're not going to be accessing the second portal until we get into much later.
Chamber lock. Mind the gap.
Mind the gap, how about
For
mind
your
that
own
camera?
Safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
I can destroy the test apparatus I want,
Certain
GLaDOS.
objects may be vital to your success. Do not
I'm
destroy
not-
testing apparatus.
I'm going to destroy all the cameras I want. There we go.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
No, I'm not gonna let GLaDOS. I'm not gonna have anyone come over to this place and be tested. All right. Last thing I need is to have other people being tested. Technically speaking, GLaDOS, like the story doesn't really
Welcome to
doesn't really
test
make
chamber 4.
doesn't make
You're
sense
doing
until
quite well.
until like mere after like a few sessions in where you'll basically find like lore inside the game and everything. And oh, also the game. Oh, another camera. Another. What's this? Oh, it's another another. I didn't realize there was another one of those. Okay, whatever. Yeah, but like the lore of this game is really interesting after a while. As soon as you
Once
realize,
again,
well, wait, Portal 2
excellent
basically
work.
goes into more of
As
it.
part of a required test protocol, we will not monitor the next
But
test
like,
chamber.
if you hear
You
like
will
the
be
commentary,
entirely on
like there's
your
a
own.
developer's
Good luck.
commentary you can unlock, and you can play it alongside playing the game. They realized that they put like this puzzle here. They realized that that people could probably make a portal around through the door when they open it up and avoid like using the whole put the boxes on buttons and everything. They put this glass pane here to force players to say, hey, use the portal to get a box. And it's like, okay, whatever. Oop. I want to get that claw. I want to get that thing. I'm breaking through the page grid. Let's go. I'm gonna break all these. I'm gonna break one more. Cause I like breaking cameras. Open them up. That's creepy. I don't know why it's making that creepy sound. Alright, Aperture Science, what do you got for me next? Like I said, these puzzles are very short. Like comparable to Portal 2 and the Portal test chambers there, these things are very, very small.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Yep, it is. I keep destroying your stuff. Sorry, GLaDOS. Your stuff was meant to be destroyed. Oop. Going there. Putting our button on there.
Vital
Putting our
testing
camera.
apparatus destroyed.
Bring out a box right there that leans over that way. I'll grab this bad boy right here. Booyah! Speed run, I guess. Oh.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
Oh, of course it
Good
is.
job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth.
You've been enhancing the truth? Basically, this whole thing is a lie, isn't it? This whole, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get an achievement by making all the radios, but I mean, I should have done one at the very beginning, but we'll see. If they're enhancing the truth again, I mean, good grief. You don't need to stop enhancing the truth. Come on. this game's truth, how this game lies, I mean, is all fun and games, I guess.
Safety is one of many enrichment center goals.
Also, we have the now introduction of energy devices. Basically, it's more of like these energy orbs that are coming from here are the same that are used in the Combine assault rifle in Half-Life 2. Since Half-Life 2 was in development at the same time this game was, by technicality, so certain assets are shared between both games. I think after when Portal 2 was coming out, all different assets were added for it to be unique and everything. And even though it even adds even more lore to Half-Life 2 in general, to a certain degree, but you know, if this game is taking place when Half-Life 2 is taken around, I mean, I can imagine the Combines probably already want to get into this place.
However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
Oh. Safety features have been disabled for your safety. Also, these energy devices that you'll see, these things will actually kill you in one hit. Yeah, Shell does have a few hit points, but it's not really shown on screen how many hit points you have because Shell automatically heals outside of being damaged. So it's interesting to know that there was something of a hidden life point system in place, but at this point in this game, it's not really important. The important thing is that you shouldn't take any damage at all. But like the energy ball here and everything will basically kill you in one hit because by technicality they're the same orb as in the ones in Half-Life 2, which can basically they're antimatter fields. So basically it's going to kill you and it's going to destroy all the matter in your body upon contact. So don't touch it. We'll get up here to our next station. I think this is number 6, I want to say. No, 8. Man, we've gone these so fast. There's only really 19 test chambers here, so again, these places are really short.
Unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
So we want to understand how you can transport this energy field between two different planes of existences. If you want to know exactly how to indicate where you want to point the energy for, most objects that are part of the test will basically leave a glowing mark or basically a burnt mark of where a testing apparatus object was placed here. So again, you're never really going to be lost for too long. I put a portal right here so you can drop down. Now going through these different portals and everything are very interesting to me. Just basically the fact that these are all done in real time. It's almost like there's two, you're making your own doors. And I mean, that is something of amazement, honestly. I really think that's really cool.
Very
like,
impressive.
if the portals are being rendered like this in real time,
it's merely a device to
it's
enhance
just
your testing
awesome. Like,
experience.
again, this has been 2007. And I think a lot of games back in 2007 were basically the golden age. So we got like, what, BioShock and Batman and everything. It's like, we were getting some good games back in this day, I think. Alright, what are we doing now?
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible.
Impossible
Make no attempt
test?
to solve it.
I'll show you impossible. I'll put a portal right here, put a box here, put a portal right there, pull that thing right on through. Also, I like the stock sound effects of the box here. Again, pulled it really from Half-Life 2.
You remain.
I mean, see, the source engine is still being used. This is very nice for most of Valve's games. Like, it's like the Source 2 engine, I think it was last used in Half-Life Alyx, to my knowledge. And eventually, if Half-Life 3 is anything to consideration, you know, that'll ever happen. It's still going to use the Half-Life source engine, which is going to be amazing. Knowing how this engine will never die.
Hello again. To reiterate, previous one. Momentum.
Ah, we gotta use momentum now. This is where I think the momentum puzzles are kind of where this game gets really fun. Because now because the portal is generating, like, you know, a different, not different planes of existence, but going through them. You just get so fast this game. You get super fast. I mean, and basically, you're only scratching the surface of these ones here, for these puzzles. But like in Portal 2, especially when the Portal 2 custom test chambers, they really go ham on the whole momentum of the game. Momentum between portals.
Speedy thing goes in.
Speedy thing comes out. In layman's terms, and for the simple-minded, you put speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out. And GLaDOS is doing her best to basically to insult you in every way chance to go. So bear in mind that. But yeah, for momentum, it's a fun little mechanic about how much speed you can grab by just, you know, using gravity to your at will. Oh yeah, here's when we get our second device.
To always provide a safe testing environment.
We gotta complete the portal device here.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide
take out that camera right there.
For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
We want to wait till we want to activate the floor right there. Let me get through. So I'll activate this. Then get over there. Woo! Oh, and now I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the game here. Pull this open like so. We gotta wait for the portal gun to reinstate itself around the other way. So we can't really do much with this blue portal right now. We just have to wait for the blue portal to actually, or the orange portal to get back here and have the energy ball come out and actually hit the other portal device. But unfortunately, this thing is gonna die before it gets out of here. We just gotta let the thing go. Again, I really wish there was a way I could move that around, but this is the best place to doing it. Come on, you! There you go. Come on, shoot it through. There you go. That's what we want to see. Alright, that activates that, and the door goes down. But ultimately, that button disappears. Weird. But now we gotta get back over there. Get back over there. And now we gotta wait. There we go. And now we just gotta get our next pro device. Hey! There's another one of those right there. Huh. Another clock. Another,
now manufacture 2 linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in subject hometown here.
It's like, everything's so random here. It's so funny. How can I get that? What have I done? Also, this water down here is very hazardous. You will die in it. That's why I haven't fallen into the water and everything. I really want to know how to get to that to that clock, that radio. I need to get held of that radio. I imagine basically grabbing that one radio earlier has basically caused a chain of reaction to occur. Let's do this. Okay, that's so active. Alright, so I just have to put the blue portal down right here. Also, if you're not sure which portal you put down first, the gun will automatically tell you which gun you've used. So bear in mind that. Which portal you used. Dang. I wish I could get back down there, but now I've blocked myself out of there. But that's okay. Again, if you're doing the whole clock thing or destroy the radio thing, it's for an achievement. At least from I'm aware of.